Gregory has been thinking for 17 minutes. Natalie is becoming impatient. Natalie has cunningly used her knight to trap Gregory in a fork. No matter what he does, Gregory will lose a rook in his next move. He had invited her to play merely to bolster his ego, but now she is winning, and this confuses him. A wave of ennui washes over Natalie as she muses on the deaths of chess masters.
Georgy Aximov was crushed between two
Kurt
rocks.
von Bartleben jumped out of a window.
Alexander Zaitsev died of thrombosis after having one leg lengthened to remedy a limp. George Mackenzie overdosed on morphine. Harry Pillsbury gave in to syphilis. Karl Schlechter died of pneumonia and hunger. Johannes Minkiewicz threw himself in front of a train.
Jadoob? Natalie looks to the grounds for a hint of what form her own death will take. Her mother succumbed to a mysterious virus. Natalie remembers it well. The decay of the flesh, the internal bleeding causing the eyes to go black, the young woman's desperate cries of anguish. Gregory's thoughts are of a more mundane nature. He regrets opening the game with his king's pawn, enabling Natalie to employ her favorite Sicilian defense. This led to an attacking game more suited to her razor-sharp tactics than his positional style of play. To be regarded as a brilliant yet generous opponent, he will pretend to throw the game, sacrificing himself from the board in the pursuit of a greater victory in the sexual arena. From this perspective, any move he makes is as good as another. Gregory's habit of recording every move for posterity reminds Natalie of bookish old men sitting on park benches, replaying the matches of grandmasters past. Annoyed by this presumptuous habit at first, now she is grateful, for it has brought to mind yet another sordid tale of death.
William Henry Russ, chess archivist, raised an orphan girl from a young age and proposed marriage to her when she turned 21. Upon her refusal, William Henry shot the girl 4 times in the head. He then attempted suicide by jumping in the river. When this failed, he shot himself twice in the head, finally dying of sadness 10 days later. The girl lived.
Natalie considers Gregory's move. It occurs to her that he is attempting to let her win, an act she considers highly unnecessary since she is the stronger player. She does not appreciate his condescension, but two can play at this game. And she knows the female is infinitely more adept. Natalie captures a rook so as not to arouse Gregory's suspicion. Gregory retaliates with a spite check. Luring Gregory into her web, Natalie captures with the wrong piece, exposing her king. Mistaking Natalie's subtle ruse for an actual blunder, Gregory forgets his lofty intentions, and as he sees a mating combination, the winning instinct takes over. And thus, white mates. The female praying mantis will eat